It's like Subway, but with tacos and stuff like that. You can build your own nachos, tacos with whatever you want.
You have my attention. Hello.
What's going on?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Doing a little bit better now.
Because somebody like invited you into the party?
No, acid reflux. Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all good.
All right. Do you need any time to set up? Are you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm all good. I'm all good.
Okay. All right. So I'll just throw some couple missions and I'm gonna give you a real quick preface of what I was gonna do. So I'm gonna record a chat and so have a couple questions to ask, and we'll just talk about kind of the where we both stand on the gun issue. And then what I'll do is I'll take the unedited chat. I'm gonna put it on my channel, and then I have some things that I wrote that I'll sort of combine it into sort of a bigger piece, and I'll kind of cut away to comments from other people. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what I'll do is anytime I post anything that you're in, I'll send you a link to it on PSN so you can check it out.
Okie dokie.
Okay. All right. Let me put some up here. Okay.
What's this? Twitter. Nothing on Warframe yet. So about that Killer 7, what's that game actually about?
The easiest way to describe it is that it's about this group of assassins, and it's kind of like split personalities, and you go on these different missions to hunt down a particular target. But what you can do is you can switch between the different personalities in this little room. And so it's on rails, but it's, the mechanics of it are really simple. But the story of it itself is really, really good.
Well, I always like a game with story. I might end up having to get the cords back from my PS2 and see if I can't find that either at a pawn shop or something like that.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it.
I just wish GameStop still sold like some of the PlayStation 2 games and stuff like that, so it would make it to where it's easier for people to get.
Yeah. I can't remember.
I wish there was the game store in downtown where I live, where you could still get all kinds of games for like Super Nintendo and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a place near where I live that has like every possible game you can imagine.
Get me in and get ready
But see, that's what a lot of places are missing. Stuff that has like old stuff, like from either gaming or like old-fashioned restaurants. Like pretty soon, we're gonna be getting like an old-style soda bar.
I have a restaurant near me that has a game for Pac-Man and Galaga, and you have to pay $1 to play it.
I think it's worth it.
I guess. I mean, I want to say it is, but then again, you can probably play them free on Flash on Google. So.
Yeah, true. So what made you want to start a whole new profile and stuff like that?
Well, I mean, I didn't want to use my personal profile for the stuff I was doing on YouTube.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, that's anybody who's played any amount of Warframe is going to say that very thing. Why would you ever want to start from the very beginning?
Well, see, I wouldn't mind starting from the new beginning. It's just, I always like to hear the reason why people like to start, from, fresh, brand new.
Yeah.
I've been trying to, help new players out as best I can, and I keep getting, messages out of the nowhere. from players that have been playing this game far more longer than I have,
Oh, I'll bet.
saying, yeah, they're just saying, I'm new, can you help me do this? I was like, what's your master rank? 2 and 5. I was like, so you're master rank 25 and you're asking me for help. And someone's asking like a bunch of stuff like, can you give me free platinum, or can you like give me like a bunch of other stuff? I'm like, you can sell stuff for platinum and all the other stuff. I can help you farm for prime stuff so you can sell it.
Oh, there's always people asking for free stuff, yeah.
Now see, I'm working with 2 accounts. My personal account, which is this one, and then I'm helping out with my best friend's account that doesn't really know much about this game. So most of the platinum that I get from selling stuff, I'm going to be giving it to her account, hop on her account, and give her the platinum and buy the slots and other stuff like that.
Yeah, I have a little money on this game, but it's really just been on slots so I can craft. I mean, I don't understand why anybody would just buy stuff straight away just so you can have less to do.
See, I've always been, I would have been in a higher master rank than I am, but trading got a hold of me, so I kept trying to like buy like a bunch of slots and try to get myself prepared.
Yeah, if you can.
I only have, I only need like 3 left.
Yeah,
right now,
trade,
so
I mean, that's always good. I'm a little too impatient with trading.
I say I probably spend, I used to spend like probably a whole night trading.
Yeah.
But I keep getting a lot of people that would ask for parts I don't have, and I'll tell them I don't have.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I'll tell them to have a nice day and stuff like that, or tell them have a nice night. And then a bunch of other stuff like that. I'll grab this for you. But I just wish people would, you know, be a little bit nicer to try to help out, you know, more of the new players if they're, you know, higher master rank and stuff like that. Because I've went through this whole game with no help at all.
Yeah.
And I don't want any of the new players having to go through that. So I at least want to help them to a certain point, then they can, you know, go on their own way. It's, you know, their own route.
Sure, yeah.
Make their own story.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like other games probably have even worse community than this one. You know, there's a lot of people asking for free stuff, but there are still people who are sympathetic to the fact that the game is a little hard to grasp in some ways. And so they're helpful.
Yeah.
Continue to defend.
But yeah, I can't wait until like the sacrifice and then the new like free roam area on Venus. Still waiting for the like stuff pop up on Twitter about it, being like, "This is finally coming to PC," and then I'll be like, "Heck yes!" Then it's just gonna be coming soon. And now I have another person to follow on YouTube to be able to make sure that we get some stuff on, you know, on this system.
Well, I don't know. Oh, you mean me?
Yeah.
Well, I don't really do.
It at least helps me out.
Okay. Yeah, so I was saying I don't really do like reviews or coverage or anything. I mostly just talk about like social issues.
Ah. But this is also helping me farm for credits, which I really need to do later. Sure. That guy's a credit thief. He does have good stuff half the time, though. Yeah. He does have good stuff.
So what are your feelings on death?
What is my feelings about what?
What are your feelings on death?
On death?
Yeah.
It depends on if it's either... Actually, I don't know how to actually pronounce that, because I've actually have like 4 near-death experiences.
Oh, okay.
But, you know, that's just part of life, you know? Just make sure it's, you know, your last words will be remembered in the people's hearts, and
Extraction. Happy hunting.
you're truly not, like, either a family member is truly not dead if you keep them in your heart.
That's one way to look at it. Yeah, sure.
Like, I still hold, like, my first love in my heart, and my grandmother, and my uncle, well, not my uncle. I don't know if I should call him uncle or grandpa, because it's my grandma's brother, because I've always called him my uncle,
Yeah.
but
Capture them quickly.
it's my grandma's brother, so I
That
don't
wouldn't be
know, everything's weird.
that wouldn't be great uncle, would it? Is that something different?
Mission complete.
It's always it's confusing how we set it all up. Like, I don't call my grandma grandma, always call her by her name.
Oh yeah.
Ever since I was like a little, like probably like 3 to 4 years old. That's how I always called her.
Yeah. People have all sorts of personalities
But
to sort of customize those things.
I still hold them close to my heart, and they're truly never dead until, you know, you just forget about them.
Yeah. You said you're about 23, 24?
I am 23, and in December I'll be 24.
Okay. Do you ever think about dying yourself?
Do I think about dying?
Yeah.
I think about that a lot. Through these times, I do, you know, hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But if it does come to where I have to sacrifice myself to protect any members of my family, like my nephew, my sisters, or anyone, I would be happy to actually sacrifice myself if it means they'll be safe.
I hear you. Yeah.
And is it over here? Yep, it's over here.
Any chance there's 2 more enemies? I need like 2 more enemies for my. Okay, 1.
Oh, yeah, I also seen that video where that one kid that was Master Rank 10 was asking to be invited to your orbiter. I thought that was funny.
Yeah. You know, I was tempted to not post that, but I thought, you know, it's all right. I mean, even if I look a little foolish once in a while, it's fine. I'd rather just not hide that kind of thing. It's gonna happen.
Well, sometimes it is. You shouldn't really be, you know, like afraid to be a fool sometimes. It's actually like a good thing half the time.
Yeah, I take myself way too seriously most of the time anyway.
See, I love goofing off a lot. Me and my friend, when we play this, we always just goof around a lot, and whenever we see like random stuff that happened on this game, we would literally like pretend to freak out and stuff like that, and be like, "What the heck is going on right here? Like, this person is glitching in the wall, while the other half of him is literally stretching across the map." There was one time I saw someone still alive, but yet they were halfway through the floor and just like ragdolling all the way through.
Oh yeah, glitches in this game are pretty funny.
Oh, they're hilarious. Whenever me and my cousin first started playing this, this was when the void keys were. I do miss those a lot. Me and him were doing, I think, a survival, if I remember right. He was stuck in T-pose after I did one of the parkour challenges, and I was like, "Dude, you are stuck in T-pose, and it looks like you're getting ready to do like a ballerina dance right now."
Yeah, I heard people really like the void tower kind of thing.
I do miss
I
that.
started jumping on like a little after that, like kind of went away.
Defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend the locations while I break through the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance.
So what's your take on video games inspiring people to be violent?
To inspire violence.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like kind of a weird question to ask since we're playing a game full of guns and violence. And I imagine if it was that proven that they cause people to become mass murderers, that we probably wouldn't be playing this game. But I mean, what do you think about when people make that claim?
Find one and patch me in.
Well, I've been playing violent games ever since I was probably 6.
Yeah.
Like, I think I was playing like Metal Gear Solid 2 on the PlayStation 2, and then don't remember any other games I've been. Yeah, Mortal Kombat for the N64 and stuff like that.
Yep.
I've never been violent. Like, I do have anger issues. It's more like pent up aggression that I get from, like people doing like weird stuff that I don't like do it to other people.
Yeah.
Like, if they yell at me, I'll start yelling at them. But I'm not gonna like hurt anyone.
Yeah. Do you find that games are kind of a good outlet?
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Some games can actually help with. It depends on the game. It helps with depression and stuff like that. I play Kingdom Hearts a lot
Oh yeah.
when I would get like really depressed, or if I have like tons of stuff on my mind, I would hop on one of my other consoles and play another game. I think I'll play like the original, like the Fable Anniversary. I'll play that and like just sit there and listen to the beautiful music in the background.
Oh yeah.
And I do need to get a new Fable Anniversary because it looks like it's starting to get laser burnt. But I'm happy I did get the warranty on it though. So, but I don't see violence coming from games. It's probably like pent up, aggression and then other stuff like that going on with them, and then some people are just snap and just cause violence.
Yeah. I had a friend a long time ago who majored in psychology, and one of the things she told me was that
And I'm getting it back.
one of the things she told me was that it's not usually games that make people violent. It's usually violent people that seek out violent media.
Yeah.
That seems right to me. I mean, it seems like how it would be.
But video games don't really cause violence. It's just violent people wanting to just cause it.
Yeah, I know for me especially, like it's always helped me have an outlet.
Yeah. Just to have something to like throw all your emotions into something, like into a video game, to like just like go around, just like punch people in the face on like GTA, just like giggles, or just like see how long you can last with the cops, or just do random stuff on video games just to help get rid of a lot of your aggression.
Yeah, I mean, there's not really any kind of equivalent in real life. Like, you can't do those things. Even if you try to do those things, you're gonna get in major trouble.
Yeah, so why not just get on a game where you can do it, and then you can just feel somewhat closure of not having that anger problem anymore, or all that other stuff that's going on making you want to do violent stuff.
Yeah, like I guess that's one of the reasons I look at how when people look at games to kind of scapegoat it, they often try to get them regulated or taken away. And I think, well, why aren't we encouraging people to be violent in games and channel it there, as opposed to taking it away, and then now they have no outlet for that violence at all?
It just blows my mind how people just want to take it away. And my dog's barking at someone. Either that or someone else's dog. Oh well. But I just wish that people would take more of their aggression out on video games, you know, to just join like either Warframe or Terra or other stuff like that and just go ham on it. Just if you're got so much anger issues just built up, just get on one of these things and just destroy hell on it.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to let out some type of aggression. It's got to make most people feel better in some way. If you can't do it in a game, I mean, where are you supposed to do it? Just to say nope, you're not allowed. Oh, well, that solves everything.
Yeah, some people think, you know, go to the gym and do it, or do it at, you know, this other kind of places, or go to a psychologist, it will help. Half the time, you know, it doesn't really help. They'll just give you, tell you that this is going on, and then other stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I do believe in their, you know, their system. It's just, if people really want to handle their anger problems, just, besides wanting to, you know, punch someone in the head or go up to this one person just because you're really mad and just want to destroy hell on them, just go on a video game and just destroy everything you see. Go on Warframe, oh, not Warframe, but on Halo, on Griffball, and just keep hitting a bunch of random people with your gravity hammer, or go on Warframe or any other game, just destroy everything as much as you can.
Yeah, I mean, repression of that just seems a lot more dangerous than playing a game where there's no consequence to it. We can murder all these other beings and, you know, turn off the game and there's nothing happened. No one's life was really deeply affected by that.
Yeah. Sweet, got some gallium and some salvage.
How do you pronounce your name there?
SCiiBBLEZz.
SCiiBBLEZz, okay. That's what I figured, but I just wanted to make sure.
I was kinda intoxicated when I made it.
Oh, okay.
With my brother.
Gotcha.
Before I got my PlayStation 4.
Okay. All right.
I did try DFC Yaksha, but it wouldn't let me do it no matter how many times I tried to switch it around, but I just typed in SCiiBBLEZz.
Gotcha. Okay. I mean, if I want to reference that, I just want to make sure I'm pronouncing it right. Okay. Let's see what else we got here.
Hold on, I'm trying to get that real quick.
Yeah.
Oh no, you can keep it up. I just couldn't really accept it until it was done.
Oh, okay.
I'm really liking the Kavats now.
Yeah, I guess they had different powers than the Kubros. Somewhat.
The mod I have for the Kavat makes it to where it gives you like random boosts. Yeah. Sometimes it will increase your crit damage, or sometimes it will increase your shields by a little bit. I just never thought, you know, that a Kavat would actually be useful.
Yeah, I know a lot of people didn't really like him for a while.
But I never really got one until, like, I think it was like 4 or 5 days ago. But I still need to get the rest of the Kubros and then get a lot of the other stuff going. So like I said, I'm also trying to work with 2 different accounts, trying to help out with my best friend and then get mine, keep going.
Yeah, my other.
Because I'm at late.
Yeah, my other account's like halfway to Master Rank 16, so I've done a decent amount on my other one, but yeah, even on that one, there's still a ton of stuff I have to do.
Master Rank 16, did you say?
Yeah.
Ah. I'm still wondering, like, what's the master rank test for 16?
I don't know. I'm glad you can practice them. No.
Oh yeah. Like, I practiced before I did my master rank 15 test. I did test it to see how well I would do. I actually did better than I thought I would. I thought it was funny how my old friend tried to, say that it was really hard, and that I think he said that he failed it a couple times.
Yeah. That's a pain in the
But
neck.
but he doesn't really. He's hard-headed though. I just wish that he wouldn't try to claim. My friend sent him like a build for Octavia to him, and then now he was claiming it that it was his own. I just wish he wasn't a person like that. Then I would still be his friend. But I just don't like people that are selfish like that.
Yeah.
But I was just raised, to be a helpful person, and I was only raised by women, so
Yeah, that can factor in.
raised by my 2 grandmas and then my own mother. And oh sweet, my Arcling leveled up. I'm probably gonna level up an Arcling. I still need to level up my other one too. The first one you get. But you know what? Huh?
Did you just go right from? Oh, I died. Did you just go right from the Odonata to something else?
I got the Prime version of it.
Oh,
Hang on, let me. But I can just do all this, leveling up stuff. It's not a burden for me. It's just half the time it's leveling up Arclings is a pain,
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
and I don't really like to do it by myself. Because then I can just chat with, either friends or my older brother or my cousin whenever he gets back on. But just like talk crap and then all that other stuff.
Yeah.
And just like level up our stuff, and then it's kind of boring to level up stuff by yourself,
Yeah, I mean, I spend a lot of time kind of in my own head, so it's probably just cathartic for me to do it. But one of the reasons I have my channel at all is just so I can kind of force myself to talk to more people.
Yeah, I used to be like that, not really talking to much other players or other people. Like have your own social bubble.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you spend a lot of time on social media?
But then I had to force myself to talk to more people and try not to be so shy about it.
Yeah.
You'll meet good people on that though.
Yeah, there's a lot of good people in the Warframe community, even if some aren't so great.
Some aren't so great, but I've actually did chat with one person that said, we're wanting to recruit you to our clan, since you're wanting to help out, new players, and we really like that. So they were wanting to recruit me, and I was like, I have my own clan, but thank you though.
Yeah.
And they said, nope, just keep doing it. I'm like, there's no stop.
Yeah. I should probably start one, especially if I have like a YouTube channel, I should probably start a clan of my own.
Yeah. Well, it's all up to you. You can either join one or make one of your own.
It does help to have one in this game, though, with all the stuff you can get in the dojo.
Oh, yeah. I really do like the color of your ship though.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I got
Almost
the
seems like it has.
I got all the decks. When I started this account, I started it right at the time of the anniversary. So I got all the deck stuff right away, and I got the skin, and I colored it like Cardinal. And I got all the dex weapons all have catalysts on them, so I don't even have to, I don't have to worry about, you know, trying to get those early, which can really help.
Oh yeah. I had to help out. I think it was like 4 different people getting that stuff. My older brother, I had to go onto his PlayStation and do it, and then I had to help out my best friend as soon as I got my login and got the duck skin for Excalibur. I automatically rushed onto my best friend's account after I texted her. I was like, "Don't get on PlayStation yet." I told her to not get on, and then I completely just did all those missions for her. And then I got her the skin, and then after that, I helped my cousin, well, not my cousin, my older brother to do it. And after that, I helped out about 2, 3 more of my buddies to do this. But after I did it, you know, with my stuff, it was a lot more easier to help out with everyone else.
Yeah, I did it with that.
Actually, no, it was actually easier with... Huh?
I did it without any help. I just did it all by myself with like a really low level account. It took a little while, but I managed to do it.
I think it was the ones that was with the sword that was actually kind of a pain. Because they'll just gangbang you.
Oh yeah.
But I was using Nidus, so I was kind of happy with that.
That's the one. Is that the one where you have to do the George's precept in order to get the parts of that, right?
That's Outless. It's for the glass gambit.
Oh gosh, yeah.
To get his, at least his blueprint. Whereas I had trouble with the first part of that whenever that first came out.
The glass gambit?
Actually, yeah, it was whenever you had to like stay under 10, well, stay at 10. And it was kind of hard for me. So after I had a few, like 6 tries with like a bunch of random people to help me, that's the, you know, I just needed help on that one part, and then the rest of it I can just do.
Yeah.
Then after that, one of my friends were needing help on that, and he didn't. Pretty much the buddy that he did need help, or was going to help him out. Dang it, we need to pretty much regenerate our shields real quick. But whenever you go and regenerate, I got enough to help out with this.
Okay.
But whenever his buddy was going to help him out, he kept failing at it, including with the Naros quest. And are you getting attacked?
No, I'm alright. I wasn't.
Something popped up and something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I am. Parent sequence.
I don't like it whenever they end up doing that. But you go ahead and take cover or whatever. I got enough shields to help us go there. We are really close if you just want to go ahead and head to extraction.
Yeah. There we go. I fended off the other guys. Oh, I'm coming.
Run, Forrest, run!
Alright, there we go.
You know, sometimes having those random attacks is actually kind of annoying.
I do wish that they did more with it. Like, I wish it was worth more, or that it yielded something else besides just a little specter. I mean, or it meant something more.
I wish it gave you just a little bit of standing with the other people that you're in with.
Yeah, almost like it was like a choice.
That would be worth it.
Like you could stand and fight
Yeah.
and get more standing, or you can run away or something. Yeah.
Yeah. they can do more with it, but I don't know if what they're gonna do with that though.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of at a holding pattern, like a lot of other stuff is. So outside of Warframe, do you spend a lot of time on social media, like Facebook, Twitter, just like looking at like what people are saying? Not really about Warframe, just about other stuff.
I get on Twitter for YouTube stuff, and then I don't have any YouTube channel. I'm just saying like look up if they post a new video or anything like that. And sometimes I'm on Facebook. Either I don't really post anything like what's on my mind or anything. I usually just share like adorable animal videos or stuff like that. I don't really do anything other than that.
Yeah, nothing like political or anything like that.
No. Anything that's political or that has to do with like politics or anything like that, I'll just keep it to myself, and then if someone asks me, I'll say just a little bit of it, but I don't really like to talk much about politics because it just causes more fights.
It kind of does, yeah. It's very difficult for people to have a calm and civil talk about things, especially these days.
I'm gonna get this one going. Dang it, that's not what I wanted. Put my Spectre here.
We have lost control of the tower.
Can they capture?
It's because I'm at the very top of one. I think it was it's at C. I am getting ready to get this one on our side and keep a Spectre here. It has a lot of my good stuff on it. Like my Corinth and then my other weapons. And then I'm getting ready to catch the middle. If you want to carry the middle, I will do A and B.
Okay. Let's see, I got A. I just got A and B actually.
We are dominating.
Oh, come on! Is this really the time, Stalker? What the heck? Every time I don't want him to show up, he's here, but when I want him to show up, he's not.
Has to be on purpose. And during an interception too, like it couldn't even be like during an extermination.
I would love it during an extermination or survival. Heck, well, he's actually close to me, so I'll be able to take him out quick. I'm happy I built my new lamp though.
Oh, there he goes.
And we're good.
Alright. Oh, good. I got a
Yeah, if anyone that's a new player, you probably want to cut that part out because I don't want them to get spoiled of that part.
Oh, nah, no worries. Although I wasn't thinking though that if there's, honestly I've been trying to keep most of the quest stuff as like a solo thing, so I'll just put those up like solo videos. But I mean, I should think about that though. I'll put up like a spoiler if anything's really like far into the game.
Yeah, because I don't I will end up helping my friend out with the second dream, but the last part with that, I'll ask her if she wants to do the last part with the second dream, since it's going to be like her and the Tenno kind of bond thing.
Yeah.
But I will help her out with that, like how I helped out with a lot of my other friends with it, because they were having troubles. Oh shit, we forgot about the other two. But, which one was it? The C?
This one. Oh, here. There, covered it.
A, no. You that it's not nice to shoot me. No. You have to ask first.
We have decoded the message. The remaining enemies must
Alright,
not
there we
reveal
are.
Yeah, I just say random stuff like that. I'm just like fully random. Half the time I just like to goof off, so
Are you willing to risk going back into the field?
I think it's
Good work
I
today.
think it's a good time to like just goof off half the time.
We have also
When we're
disrupted
playing?
their communications.
Huh?
Like when you're playing games?
Yeah, it's good to goof off. Just like say random stuff and then just gibber.
Yeah. Yeah, I figure most of the time I spend playing this, I'm either playing by myself or with other people in co-op. And so I figure if I'm trying to talk about, important issues, it's probably a good idea to do it in a co-op context anyway. Like we're working together towards a
Yeah.
common goal. I mean, even if we don't agree on the issue, we're at least still working towards something common.
Yeah.
So when you get on Facebook
I
and
do need
social media and things, and do you ever see people argue? Do you ever see people like really go at it?
I do see people trying to. Well, hold on, let me rephrase that. I do see like people throwing fits about people cheating and stuff like that, but I don't really see people like arguing like about anything serious.
Mm. Okay.
Well, relationships are serious. I'm just saying like I
No.
don't see anything like serious about like gun violence or stuff like that. I always see like Blue Lives Matter, stuff like that, which every life is matter. I think all the races are, just one, and I think of it as, the human race. So I love all races.
Right.
I just wish a lot of the violence can actually just stop and end.
Yeah.
It does hurt to see all this kind of stuff that's going on, but you just can't. People can't stop.
You said you're 23. Do you own a gun yourself?
I live with my mom, grandma, and stepdad. My older brother lives with us as well. My two sisters moved out, my youngest and my oldest sister. I'm the third of the four.
Okay.
I do help around the house though. I help out as much as I can, and I would I would occasionally, if I had money to do so, take them out to do like something special. Like for Mother's Day, I took my mom. I couldn't really take my mom out for lunch because what I wanted to do,
Mm.
the place was closed, which was a place called American Taco Company.
Okay.
It's like Subway, but with tacos and stuff like that. You can build your own nachos, tacos with whatever you want.
You have my attention.
Yeah, oh, it's actually really good too. And if you liked it enough, they have a wall especially for you to write your name on.
Oh, that's cool.
But I think the first time I went there, I didn't really have much. I just had nachos, but I had like Mexican rice and a bunch of other stuff on it, and it was to die for.
Yeah. See, I don't tend to like nachos when they have a lot of stuff on them. Like when I think of nachos, I just think of chips and cheese. Like if I want a lot of other stuff, I'd rather have like a taco or burrito.
You can have whatever you want on it. It's literally like your decision. He's there with a whole like I don't know. I don't remember what you call it. I do like a whole table full of like ingredients for it. Are you kidding me again?
Wow.
But he'll have the
You
person
gonna
behind
tag
the
him?
counter. It's me. He's saying my murdering spree has gone on long enough.
Okay.
But it's like a full like thing that you can have whatever you want. You can either have like a burrito with like a crap ton of like rice and a ton of other stuff with beans, and I don't know if they have one type of beans or multiple. It's been, I think, holy crap. He died right here, but some slashes were didn't come from this way. That's weird.
I shot him a couple times, and I went in with Exalted Blade. Oh, he went down. Good for him.
Like, he went down in front of me, and then I saw like a few slashes went through that tunnel. Like he was in that tunnel.
Oh, did I pick up anything? Didn't look like he dropped anything.
Let me look. He dropped Blind Justice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did get that. Alright.
It's actually not a bad mod for the Nakana. It's not too terribly bad. I used it for a while. But yeah, I wanted to take my mom out to American Taco Company for lunch because she's never been there. I wanted to do that for Mother's Day.
American Taco Company.
Yeah.
What part of the country are you in?
I am in Missouri.
Missouri, okay. Is that like a regional thing for Missouri, or do they have? I
think it's just here.
Okay.
Just like slice of pie. It's just my hometown thing.
Yeah, I'm looking it up. It seems like
it would be better if they did, start a chain, but I think they just want to keep it, here.
All right.
But slice of pie is, in the name. They serve cheesecake, all the other kinds of pies that you can think of.
Do that. Okay. All right. How about we finish this off with a boss battle?
We can. Let me switch my Warframe real quick.
Okay.
Oh no, you can keep that up. I just need to do one thing. There we go.
All right, what's that?
I know what boss it's going to be, and I'm going to end up having to stay very close to him.
Okay. Yeah, there's probably a bunch of mods I need for what I have right now. That I feel like I'm in decent shape, but I feel like for bosses, maybe I'm not so much. There's a whole eternity of farming I have ahead of me on this account.
Yeah, but hey, it's gonna keep your mind busy.
Yeah.
I'm actually thinking about starting all over on the Xbox, and that would so I have like 2 different things to go on. I just need to pass that feeling of, should I restart? Should I, make another thing again?
Yeah.
That's the only thing I need to get past. But, that'll take time to get used to, and only time can tell, how it goes.
Yeah.
No phone. I wonder if I can find that person again that was wanting a vitality. Because they were asking if anyone had a vitality that they can give out. I didn't have a spare besides the one I was using. And now that I have a spare, I can try to find the person again if I can. At least I hope I can.
What could somebody need a spare vitality for? It's one of the most common mods of the game.
Well, they probably can't find one. Either, they probably have a broken version of it. Like whenever I was going through my best friend's mods, nothing but what they had of their mods were broken. Or not broken, but damaged.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I'll farm some mods for you, and I'll just hand them out to you. Like right now, I'm holding a Vigor and a Steel Charge, a mod for her.
Okay.
Yeah, half the time I'm a very generous person.
Which is a good thing. We need more people who are giving and generous and kind-hearted. Oh, here we go.
The assassination target is here.
What is the trick with beating this guy? I feel like every time I fought him, it took way longer than it needs to.
Well, what I usually do, well, I pretty much use this guy though, but shoot the tubes that's on his back. That way, so whenever he does that slam again, he would end up freezing himself, and then you would be able to do damage to him. But you gotta do as much damage as you can before he melts, which is like a couple seconds. Yep, the tube's still going on. Dang it, stop. Son of a biscuit. I don't know if you allowed, you know, stuff like that, so I just said son of a biscuit.
Oh, no. If people can curse if they want, or they can censor themselves, or wherever they feel like.
But, you know, I like to respect, you know, people's, you know, if they don't want any cursing, you know, I'll let that be.
Yeah, it's usually safer to be a little more conservative.
Come on, tube, get off. There we go. That tube's out. And he is now able to get hurt.
Alright.
Yeah,
There we go.
hang on.
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get our
Gonna go to the store with my mom and nephew. By the way, I'm actually I am happy that I do have my nephew. He's gone, you know, helped me through a lot of my depression as well.
Gotcha.
Just with all the random stuff that he does. Like, I think I was on the 13th that he just turned 3.
assassination contract complete.
So he's like the light of my life. I'm happy that my sister had him.
Yeah, taking care of family and friends can definitely help you through those things. Sure.
Oh man. So what are you up to?
For me?
Yeah.
Not too much. Just had some time today to get on and talk to some people. So, all right. So I think I'm good here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the files I have and I'll post them on my YouTube channel. And when they're all up there, I'll send you a message on PSN and show you when it's up. And then sometime down the road, maybe like a week or two, I'll have some stuff that I wrote. And when I record that, then I'll put in some comments from you and some other people where it's appropriate.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thanks very much for talking to me. I appreciate it.
No problem. And you have a beautiful day.
You too, sir.
I'll try.